This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Toronto, Ontario is getting a lot of rain on Tuesday, April 29th, 2014. It's going up to 30 plus millimeters of rain. Winds are going to be very strong. It's going to be very high winds in Toronto, Ontario. It's going to bring wind-driven rain in Toronto, Ontario. It's going to rain sideways. It's going to bring very gusty winds with heavy rain and heavy downpours. It's going to rain sideways in Toronto, Ontario. It's going to bring a ton of rain in Toronto, Ontario, and the surrounding areas. It's going to be a lot of rain. It may cause some flooding in Toronto, Ontario. It's going to be very high winds and heavy rain, wind-driven rain in Toronto, Ontario. It's going to be a lot of rain, very high winds, because it's going to be a very rainy conditions with very strong winds, well over 40 kilometers per hour in Toronto, Ontario. It may gust up to over 70 kilometers per hour in Toronto, especially around Lake Ontario and Lake Erie as well, because it's going to be a lot of rain in Toronto, Ontario. It's going to be up to 30 plus millimeters of rain, maybe more in Toronto, Ontario and the surrounding areas. People in Toronto, Ontario, be prepared. Have your rubber boots ready, have your raincoats ready, have your raincoats ready, because it's going to be a lot of rain in Toronto, Ontario. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy cases of Pepsi, buy cases of Coke. Make sure to wear your raincoat, wear your rubber boots, and wear your rain suits when you go outside in Toronto, Ontario. If you have anybody living in Toronto, Ontario, be prepared for heavy rain. The same story will also affect Barrie, Ontario, Newmarket, Ontario, Richmond Hill, Ontario, Oshawa, Ontario, Mississauga, Ontario, Hamilton, Ontario, St. Catharines, and Niagara Falls, because it's going to be a lot of rain in Toronto, Ontario. If you have anybody living in Toronto, Ontario, be prepared for heavy rain on Tuesday, April 29th, 2014, because it's going to be a lot of rain in Toronto. Make sure to wear your rain gear, rubber boots, and raincoat when you go outside. Watch out for puddles and don't walk through deep puddles. Just in case of power outage, make sure to have your extra batteries, candles, crank up radio, flashlights, and generators ready, because it's going to be a ton of rain in Toronto, Ontario. If you have anybody living in Toronto and surrounding areas, be prepared. Have your iPads charged, have your iPods charged, have your cell phones charged, have your laptops charged, have your tablets charged, have your 3G and 4G net ready, because it's going to be a big rainstorm with very strong winds in Toronto. And don't open up your umbrella, or your umbrella can get broken during heavy rain in Toronto. Best luck to you. People in Toronto, be prepared for a big rainstorm on Tuesday, April 29th, 2014. Take care and stay safe. Don't get caught in the rain. Be safe.